Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
Cool. More paranormal happenings at the same police station. Gee whiz.
We should talk. Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know, the one who disappeared in Brightfalls years ago. And then they find him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
Let's come in. Scratch his wing. How do I stop it?
Wait, what did she say? I wasn't paying attention.
The FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Oh my god.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
How do I get out of here? There is a road of which I can follow. Here. Okay. Get that gun out, Saga. Get that gun out. You don't know what kind of crazy kooky guys we'll find out here in the woods at this hour. Freeze! All of my ammo. All of my hard-earned ammo. Oh, you just gave me some back. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, you give me more. Hey, thanks, man. You gonna give me more? There are 200 total vehicles in a factory, consisting of bicycles and cars. There are 270 or 200. There are 754 wheels in the factory. What was it asking? How many cars are in the factory? If there's 200 total vehicles, the first number is gonna be less than 2. We're brute forcing it. Yeah. Oh. 177. Hey, thanks, man. See that lunchbox up here? Give me that lunchbox.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
The woods were dark. I held my breath. I could hear heavy footsteps out among the trees. I was scared. My heart beat in my chest like a small bird fluttering against its cage. I shivered. I was cold too. I saw a shape emerge from the trees. It was a menace. It was a menacing, large shape. A bad shape. It looked at me with evil, glowing eyes. I gasped. No! It had seen me. It growled and lurched toward me. I ran. I ran and I ran and ran until running became too hard to do. I couldn't run anymore, so I stopped running. I could feel the monster's hot breath on my neck. I was too afraid to turn around. It was about to get me. I was a goner for sure. I ran again. I had never been so scared, not ever. This was the end. I wished someone, anyone would come to save me. Not more fan fiction. Rose can't keep getting away with this. Bro, Rose got away with it and everything, bro. Rose is really out here. I know damn well Rose is like low-key punching the air. She's like, God, I wish I was able to be possessed by the darkness to write a cool story that would come true. Honestly, there's a reason why it's Alan Wake. And it's not Rose. Whatever Rose's last name is, I forget. Marigold? It's not Marigold. It's something. I don't know, man. Marigold sounds... It fits her. She sounds whimsical and optimistic all the time. Like a pretty flower. I guess Marigold is a flower too, so her name would just be 2 flowers put together. Fuck it, it's headcanon. Can I go on a boat? Let me drive the boat.
And we're back with the Pat Main Radio Hour. But first, I need to address something. I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn, with people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. I I'd sure as heck know if Wendy Davis died or went missing. You know, they say I'm confused. I hear them in the hall murmuring about me. Somebody's trying to twist this story around, and I don't know quite why. But I'm here to tell you that everything's gonna be okay. Wendy Davis is alive and well, and you can rest easy knowing that Wendy Davis's family beef jerky will be available this Sunday just like it always is. Now, with all that settled, let's talk about the what was it we were talking about? Hold on, let me think real quick. Right. So first, I just want to mention that I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn. Wait, did we talk about this already? I think we... No, I definitely said this already. I'm so sorry. It's just not coming to me. Perhaps we need to end it here for now. We'll pick this up later.
You can go in this place, or is it not open?
Guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Jaakko needs. Alma beer to the rescue. Wow.
Whoa, that guy's cool as hell.
Party ever. Thanks, Alma beer. And we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers.
Nice.
Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown.
Nice.
In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes.
Your pippeli.
Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad if it's intentional.
Unleash your inner Wolverine. Hey, thanks, man. They sure know how to make ads. Hey, lady. You're still trying to get the fuck in here? Lady, there was a whole ass shooting that just went on, and this shit still says, please do not disturb. I don't know who your baby daddy is, but he does not fuck with you. Unless that's like one of your girlfriends in there. They also don't fuck with you. You're locked out for a reason. Awesome. Good crime scene cleanup, guys. Oh my god, the bartender's alive. Hey, what's up, man? I'm glad you survived. You guys really cleaned up the place. Back to trying to find Alan Wake. Where was Alan at? Again. Bros in jail. Sheriff station, got it. They finally got his ass. Damn, dude, 13 years later. This dude could have faked his death and moved to Cuba for all they know.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
Cool. More paranormal happenings at the same police station. Gee whiz. It's pitch black in here. Is that blood? Oh. Scratch!
Power's out. Always a good sign. Anyone here?
I'm here in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
You got
Anderson?
fucked up, dude.
Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Come on, bro. One more. I missed! Dude, he's hitting it. You see that? Damn. Yo, this sheriffs in this station cannot catch a fucking break, bro. Holy.
All clear, Estevez.
Nobody in this entire station can catch a break. Man, maybe you shouldn't have told her to fuck off. Hey, what's up, lady?
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Why would you keep him in the cells? Away from everybody else. Meanwhile, there's all this bullshit happening. Come on, bro. Have you seen my partner?
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
Took him to the morgue, but he's alive. It's not looking good, chat. He's not looking good.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Brightfalls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Hey, thanks, dude. Flashed
into
the
the morgue,
absolute
huh?
shit out of her eyes.
Fantastic.
Nothing bad ever happens to the cops who say it's their last job. It's their last job for a reason. That's for sure. Does, oh, a shotgun. What's the code? What's the code? Just break the glass. Damn it, it's bulletproof. Alan Wake cult connections. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared in Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writings of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult and considering his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with the cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 1454-5326 for the full proposal. Research facility WA03 at the Cauldron Lake WA has been compromised, cause unknown. Incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot, heads of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself was reported to be in damaged state with no living staff found during a brief search. Damn. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. Investigation department has no knowledge of the Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication. As a result, it's command. Okay. It cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to bullshit for the report. Does this take place before Control or after Control, or is this happening during the events of it? Like, are they under... Is the FBC under new management by this point? This is after? This is new management. Got you. 17. Let's try that. 7, 2, 3. Yes! Give me the shit!
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Hell yeah. Remedy games always take place in the year they came out, so Control started in 2019 and Control Resident is going to be 2026. 7 years they were fucked, evidently. Hey dude, that's crazy work. Is that Mr. Door? That sure is. Chips.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
It's not looking good for Sam Lake, chat. I think our boy might be cooked. And if he's not cooked, we're probably going to be the ones to cook him. Nothing bad ever happens to Casey. Ignore everything bad that happens on Alan's side. I don't think I will. I think Casey is cooked. Oh fuck. Casey! Open the door.
Stay the fuck down!
Casey!
Hey.
Is that
hey.
you?
Anderson?
Hey, what's up, dude? My goat. It's my goat.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light. How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Well,
Making new
first
friends, huh?
name?
I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Yeah, maybe don't have that gun pointed anywhere near me. At least your hand's off the trigger, though. Good job.
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
You won't get it, bro. You don't get
Casey's
it.
affected by the horror story, too.
I'm the
fighting
only
for them
seer.
all now.
Yeah, man. Everybody's got amnesia.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it.
Some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Hey, thanks, man.
I'll take care of it.
Be careful with that
Stay
fuse,
put,
bro. Put that
Casey.
shit down gently.
I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hanging out in his little pillow for it. Blamp, blamp.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Stories.
As an empty your mind, transformed,
Oh, you tried. Oh, you tried again.
shapeless,
Oh, you tried again.
like water.
Miss me. What the? Oh shit. I see you, bitch. Oh my god. Okay. I was about to say, bro, your face is smooth off. Oh, wait, that reminds me. Little fun thing, but Alan and Saga, the seer, like you said, are meant to represent Odin's ravens, memory and thought. Ah. Yeah, that's a good catch. I would not have picked up on that. Yellow. Damn. Look how she died, bro. She died mogging it up. Hashtag stay mogging.
Over here.
Hold on, I want to read
Oh,
this
crap,
guy's
my closet.
email history, but it has not changed at all. What's up, man?
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those Taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
I don't think it's a good idea to have all of them just chilling around like this.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Yeah, man, I don't know about that. Damn! They shoved all their FBC gear in this tiny ass little cell. Oh my god. This is damn, Alan's bloodied up.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I don't know, man. I think something's
clicker.
wrong here.
You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
How is this gonna go back?
Don't fucking give it to him! Let him get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Well, they're dead. Yep.
Yeah.
They gave him a mullet? Oh, hell no. He took his jacket and he's rocking a mullet. Hell no.
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Let's come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should have sent it.
Okay, lights. Go.
Wait, what did she say? I wasn't paying attention. Better bitch.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FEC generator
Bitch.
tubes.
What's up, man? Are they not all primed? Hello? Oh my god, I have to hold the button. Shit! Ah! Oh, that still hit me. Shit, shit, fuck, 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 shit, fuck. Ah! Oh my god, dude. This hurts. Stop. Stagger for a sec, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Oh! God, he's TPing everywhere. Fuck off, guy. Keep screaming. Waste your time doing that.
Another core activated.
Only 1 left. Doing great.
Come here, big boy. Nope, nope, no, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Bitch, that hurts me still. Keep screaming, keep screaming. Hit him with the Michael Bay. No. No, he took him.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
My boy Alan, no. No.
What kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Brightfalls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
You know, you're kind of shady. You're kind of suspicious. I get you be putting down Taken left, right, and center like Yakko the Taken Hunter. But I think there was a better way to go about it. Just a little bit.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill
I
Alan
understand
Wake.
now.
Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Brightfalls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Oh, now you have. Scratch is who killed your brother, unfortunately. R.I.P. R.I.P. Open salami. Whoa.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Alan Wake. There's a force here you don't understand. A presence, it's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yeah, we were well aware of this entity for tracking the situation for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going, I love checking you out. Make note to redact that before submission. I like how they censor it out stuff. There's expletive. Alright, man. Alan, don't talk to the pigs. On
Wake
God.
isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Extensive interviews with the witnesses of AW330 or AWE35. Additional details regarding the Shadow A010 have been discovered. Redacted and redacted, both present during the reported seeing a woman named Barbara Yeager in Brightfalls at the time. Yeager is a former actress in Brightfalls, a resident who immigrated, and the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland. Reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted in 1970. You just have included his appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing in the nature, yada yada yada. Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. What else we got?
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Yep. Readings from remote surveillance monitoring Cauldron Lake, known as the threshold of what is the origin dimension of A40. Shadow past acceptable limits. It attempts to contact FBC research facility WA with the code name the Lake Houses were unsuccessful on site and verification is not possible. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigation unit beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment has been approved for use in the field. Hell yeah, dude. Thank God. That shit helped us out a lot. If no equipment is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area. Blah, blah, blah. Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Based on reports, item light switch from lamp cord, part of circuit cord still attached, eyewitness accounts suggest the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes being based on redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from the Cauldron Lake threshold, okay. No more data, we cannot do whatever. Cool. Dr. Hartman becoming here. Yeah. Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yeager, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into his chest and flicking the switch. Item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of are. Possible, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. What is an Object of power? Dude, they really cooked with his profile picture. Look at that. That's just hard. You will learn many things when you play Control. Alright, sick. I guess I gotta play Control soon.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Dude. Do not profile him again.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner.
I thought I said gooner.
Well, a shadow crawling under my skin. In my head.
No.
Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry.
No, don't drunk text her. Don't do it.
Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Hey man, he got bit by a zombie.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore.
Talking about Scratch?
Call the
Gotcha.
gang up. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Yes. My mind place has given me enlightenment.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yaku. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Ah. Damn, they could have saved Nightingale's ass and saved me a whole boss fight. And also saved me from having to see that man's uncut weenie.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Off. You know, I was thinking that my little theory craft brain was going off telling me that, hey, maybe Scratch is actually in the dark place, that we play as Scratch in the dark place, but nope, that's actually Alan.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Interesting. I just can't get over seeing full frontal Nightingale. I really can't, bro. I've seen Doug's cockle.
Figured all this out already.
I still like that they gave Mr. Scratch a mullet. Technically, Alan has a mullet too. Scratch just has so much blood in his hair that that looks like that motherfucker gelled it back. I had to go to Watery to meet Mayor Setter. I could actually meet him? Dude. Can I do that right now? You cannot miss the mayor. Should I come up with a new plan, or should I go meet the mayor and then make a plan? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Mayor first? Alright. Fuck you guys. I gotta go talk to the mayor. Oh, hey.
Anybody seen what our commotion's about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there.
Anybody
saw them
seen
go
what our
in earlier.
commotion's about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there.
What the fuck is
Saw them
happening?
go in earlier.
Are you guys all in AWE?
Probably got them.
Oh.
What happened to poor Mocha the most?
Mayor first, you are entering Endgame, except Endgame is like 3 chapters. Damn! Just kind of quick, dude. I thought it'd be a little more. I still have all of Alan's chapters, true.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
These guys and their exes. What's up with this lady? You friends with Cynthia Weaver? Huh? Kieran has an ex-wife. Hashtag pride. Let's be real, though. I feel like everybody's gaydar went off when they first saw Kieran. Not intentional, but she was literally in the closet when you meet her. Yeah, that's true. Is that a dog? Hello? Meet Mayor Setter here. Alright.
And now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know, the one who disappeared in Brightfalls years ago. And then they find him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
Big city folk, the FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Alright, man. There's a doggy! Oh my god, is this Mayor Setter?
Oh. Hello, Mayor Setter.
No shot!
Nice
This
to
is
meet
the
you.
mayor. Dude. Oh, I got a pin. I got a little... What is this? Oh, nope. No, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. There's a charm? Marks all nearby resources and points with interest. Dude, that's so good. Already seen. Is this the same actor as Alan? But Thomas, Zane, and Alan look exactly the same. Awesome. I'm sure that's not a coincidence. Nothing suspicious about that. Shit, man, you're right. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of half expecting Mayor Setter to be Mr. Door. Mr. Mayor. Can I shake your hand, Mr. Mayor? Can I give you a treat, Mr. Mayor? That's crazy that Jim Ferguson, whatever his name is, has beef with that dog.
I've ever seen for sure.
That guy is kind of lame, bro. All my homies hate Jim. Jim Figamore is endorsed by APAC. Mayor Setter takes no dark money. Oh god, bro. R one's too easy. 3 batteries, combined charge of 1600. B2 has 128 amps more than B1 has 2 times as much as B. I don't want to do math. You got this one written down too? Oh, dude, please. 496. Thank you, chat. I love you very much. Why do I have to take a fucking math test to open a stash? What if I needed to get in fast? I can't do math in my head. I'm not Ada fucking Lovelace. I missed dinner getting this thing open. It was pizza family night. It was family pizza night. I can't breathe. You know what, man? That's so real. That's exactly me. That's me for real. What a Yakko. Yakko's always getting the shit end of the stick. Now he's dead. R.I.P. Yakko. Right. Which way is the police station? This way? Hey, what are you taking selfies of, big dog? Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why you look all shady over here? Oh, is this where I was fighting Scratch? Damn. You're telling me the town could have seen me fighting off Alan, but nobody saw? Coincidentally? Another of Alan's plot holes. Hashtag always blame Alan. I could have got some cool guy points. Or maybe they would have just vilified me instead. Probably that. Oh my god. Guys, it's Queer Fest. Dude, happy Queer Fest right back to you, bro. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to talk to the mayor.
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
I'm worried about it, man. I'm worried about Casey.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
All right. Cool. Back to the mine place? Yeah.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake.
Now, what do you got to say to
Tor
me,
knows about
Papa?
this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Grandpapa Tor.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll.
Hmm.
From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams.
We gotta sing a song.
The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Dude, or you can imagine Scratch in his underwear. And then he'd be so embarrassed that he would die on the spot. Saga just sitting still blacking out in front of Kieran and Casey figuring all this out. Dude, genuinely, I forget that their shit still is going on. She just disassociates right there. She's like, I'm gonna come up with a plan. Glosses over. What you gotta say to me? What you gotta say to me? Hello? That was not my plan? Alright, let me disassociate again. BRB.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Dude, just bump Anger's Remorse. Get that on cassette.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. Did I use this time to switch to Alan and run through his story?
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Alright. I'll be ready later.
My brother.
You can also do the Lake House DLC with her or do it after the game. Got you. I'm gonna run through a couple of Alan chapters and see how far I can get in there. Where is the... Hello? Oh my god. Is there not a janitor's room in here? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Heck. Is there a janitor's call? You should go to the lodge. All right. I redact my question. Or I retract my question. I something. What's up, man? And the people in this town have seen some shit.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. We all knew what we were signing up for.
Did Marcy die? Did you get caught up in the shootout? Dude. Gotta make sure that dude. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna do it. Ah. Yeah. No, I'm not doing it.